Welcome to another video. In this video I did visiting a station between Wokingham and Virginia Water. The first station is at 8:53 service to Bracknell, and we'll be going in order. We should get to Virginia Water by 11:50 something. And this is the first off-peak train of the day we can get. To Bracknell, which is managed by South Western Railways and was opened on the 6th of July 1856. There's a Staines and Wokingham Railway and has two platforms with a turn-back facility to allow trains to turn here and work back in the up direction, which is handy during engineering works, and which also happens during the last trains of the night, which terminate here, then head that way to Farnham Depot via Ascot, because it saves going all the way to Reading. Although you can terminate at Wokingham, because there's no crossing here, it's less impactful to terminate here. That some of the services go all the way to Reading, even though they've terminated at Bracknell. Which means, why don't you just run them to Reading as a regular service and then just empty that from Farnham to Farnham that way? That just doesn't make any sense. Those are not full passenger services. We're getting the next service. It should be another pair of 450s to Martin's Heron. Well, you're getting a 455 to Ascot if all goes well, because this is the last diagram of 455s on Reading, I think. And all day, there's a few in the evening extra, but all day this is the last one that is on Reading. We have made it to Martin's Heron, which was opened on the 3rd of October 1988 by Network South East, and received 0.376 million passengers last year, and has two platforms managed by South Western Railway. If you stand at the up or London end of the platform, you can see there's some murals of some delayed steam engines on both sides of this bridge, which is to see, because you can't see that anywhere else. And this was built as part of the Tesco superstore, which was built here. Which was Tesco's paying to build the station, and it opened to serve the eastern part of Bracknell. have made it to Ascot, which was opened on the 4th of June 1856 by the Staines and Wokingham Railway, then which was renamed Ascot and Sunningdale on the 1st of February 1857, and then renamed to just Ascot on the 10th of July 1921, and it managed to South Western Railways with 3 platforms. However, at one point it had 5 platforms with additional days for the race traffic, which happens late in early June, and it received 0.85 million passengers last year, which is quite a lot for a station where there's barely anything here apart from the race course and a few houses. It's quite a small settlement here at Ascot. But it's also the interchange for the Aldershot Ascot shuttle. We have made it to Sunningdale, which was opened on the 4th of June 1857 by the Staines and Wokingham Railway, and has 2 platforms managed by South Western Railway, and has a level crossing over I think it's a 4-lane. I think it's a dual carriageway, which is quite unusual to begin with. Welcome to Longcross, which was opened circa 1940 by the Southern Railway, but only appeared in timetables in 1942. And you might notice 2 different stock car marks. You've got an S car mark, which has a crossed out 455-/8, which says 8/ cross with 45 and 8455 crossed out. That's because 455s don't have ASDO, automatic selective door stations, so they have to stop right at the end of the platform, and which means that the driver's window has to be perfectly in line with the stock car marker, so that they just about fit on the end of this platform with the doors. This is how short this platform is. That 455s and all attraction have to have different stock car markers, because 450s, 458s and 701s all have ASDO, which is a modern system which allows for doors to be not released at short platforms. However, since 455s don't have that, they have to be drawn right up to the end of the platform here at Longcross. And we're next heading to Virginia Water. made it to Virginia Water, which was opened on the 4th of June 1857 by the Staines and Wokingham Railway, and had 0.5 million passengers last year, and has 4,000. I'm going to get this service. This service sits here for until 54 minutes past, so